Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is going to be a first impressions makeup video trying two new products from Merit. So this is the star of the show today. I will be using other Merit products and a few other things that are not Merit products to do a full face, but this is what we're focusing on today. These are two new products from Merit launching on August 22nd of 2023. What are they? Well, the first one is obvious. It's a little brush. It is a dual-ended eyeshadow brush. It's pretty small. I would say it's like a travel size type brush. Very, very soft. Actually, I'm missing something. Let me just go get it. So very reminiscent of their first brush. So this one's dirty because I use it. I like this brush. It's a really, really nice brush. I will link below to my first Merit video with reviewing all these products. But yeah, I really do like this brush. So it's a very similar style. I mean, they look like they're from the same family, which makes sense. So this brush, what do they say about the brush? They say it is a soft dual-ended brush that can be used for a wash of color and precise lines. So obviously this is more of a precise tip for, like, I would say I would do that maybe like under the eye. It says, why is it special? It's extra soft vegan bristles, which are gentle on sensitive skin. Densely packed bristles deposit just the right amount of product for easy buildable coverage, and then you can use the fluffy end to diffuse color across the lid or the tapered end to apply along the lash line. That's what I was thinking. And then the other product is an eyeshadow. So this is their first eyeshadow, and this is a matte eyeshadow. They are buildable cream to powder shadows for soft matte wash of color, and you can apply it with the brush or your fingers. They're going to be 8 shades. 4 shades are neutral. There's Brune, which is a deep brown, Mid-Century, which is a warm brown, Vachetta, which is a warm beige, and this is the shade that I have called Studio, and it's a cool taupe. Now, looking at the pan, it's a bit deceptive. It looks kind of, I don't know, I thought it looked a bit warm in the pan, but once I do a swatch, you'll see it's actually not as warm as it looks. And there are 4 wearable colors, which are Nelson, which is a soft gray, Social, which is a soft mauve, Viper, which is warm green, and Midnight, which is a classic navy. So I'm just going to do a little swatch of this on my hand. It's very, very soft. Again, I haven't applied this to my eye yet, so I have no idea what it'll be like on the eye. But hopefully you can see there in the swatch, it definitely isn't quite as warm. And I'll put a photo up as well, because I think my camera does pull things a little bit warmer with the color settings that I have. But I'll put a photo up because in person, you definitely get that taupey, there's that gray base to it. It's not quite as warm as, like, when I first opened it, I'm like, that doesn't look like a cool taupe to me. But yeah, it definitely is a bit more cool toned than what first meets the eye. So let's get started. I want to try and make this not too long of a video and not talk too much, but sometimes things don't go as planned. So I've already done my skincare and my SPF. I'm feeling a little like blotchy today, so we're just gonna have to work with this. Is what we're working with. What I wanted to start off with though is I have this little sample from Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Serum. There are 2 shades of this serum. I've tried it a couple of times, but I feel like it might go well with the look that I'm thinking about in my head that I'm wanting to do. So that's what that looks like. We're just gonna apply that all over. It has a nice smell to it. I couldn't describe it to you. It's a little bit floral, but like fresh floral. I don't know, it's nice. It's a nice scent. And I'm not a big floral person, but it is a nice scent. Not like overpowering or like old lady floral. And if you see me looking over this way, it's because that's where my monitor is trying, like, and that's where my camera, so I look here and I look here instead of looking at you. I'm sorry if I do that. I'm not a professional. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go in with, I actually did, Merit did send me a new, forget the name of this, it's got a bit of a long name. It's basically their like hybrid concealer foundation type product, but I picked a deeper shade in the shade Tiger Eye because I was hoping to do maybe a bit of bronzy contouring with this. And then the shade that I use regularly as like my skin tone shade is called Dune, and this is the old. So you can see the old to the new. They did talk about that they made the new a bigger size, so it is definitely a bigger size. I really do like this product. You can see mine's pretty beat up. The shade is like a perfect match for me. So we're just gonna we're gonna kind of go in and spot conceal. I don't really want to cover my whole face with this. Morning eye goopies, anybody else? We're starting off great today. So yeah, I actually kind of maybe want to put this as a base over my eyes too. Just to kind of smooth that out. I have like little veins. Yeah, I really like this product. It's something that I took traveling with me. I spent like 2 and a bit weeks, not a half, 2 and like a few day weeks in Scotland. And that was basically the only base product I took with me, and really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel like, like, how do I spot conceal when I'm just like red everywhere? So we're just gonna do a light coverage of this. Again, plans went awry when my skin decided to do what it's doing today. We're just gonna do that. I feel like it blends really nicely. It makes it easy for, like, if you're not very good with makeup, you're new to makeup, or like me today, I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm in a rush, but like I said, I want to do my makeup fairly quickly today. Get on with my day and do other stuff. I mean, some days I love sitting down and doing like a good 30 minutes on my makeup, but today's not that day. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Tiger Eye shade, and we're gonna just like do some dots here, and then hopefully we'll try this brush. If not, we'll use our fingers. I feel like that's working pretty good for me as a bronzy shade. And like, it's blending very, very quickly, which is really, really nice. My giant, giant forehead. Lots of surface area to play with. Okay, I feel like that looks good. I could go in with more. I might go in with more later. I am an over bronzer, if you know me, if you watch my videos. But I want to get into eyeshadow because that's what we're here for. So I'm going to try one eye with my finger. Let's start off with finger first. I'm going to go in this eye with my finger. We're just going to go in. It feels really nice. It's a very subtle color. I haven't seen the other colors yet, but I am guessing they are all fairly subtle. That's sort of the Merit style, which again, I think works well if you are, you know, not a big makeup person, but still want to wear makeup, but don't want to look too makeup-y. Yeah, that's very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. If you're somebody, so I have very deep set eyes, so I don't really need to add definition. But if you don't have deep set eyes and you're wanting to add just a bit of color to your eyelid, like your eye area, I think this is a nice, like, easy color, or a nice starting. So for me, somebody who likes to wear a lot of makeup, this to me is like a nice starter, like a nice base to get started with creating a look. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the brush and my other eye and see how that works. We're just doing this. It's a very nice, subtle, and it looks really nice. So like I am not young, I'm 43, and my eyelids are getting like, they're textured, my eyes sort of heavy, and this feels nice and smooth. So sometimes some eyeshadows, I'm finding this as I get older, can almost age your eyes. And this seems to be, so if you are mature, you have mature skin, I have a feeling this is gonna look really, really nice on you. I'm really excited to see some of the other shades. But yeah, I'm liking that as just a very, very subtle. It is more warm tone though. The name says cool. It's definitely pulling. Now, I have pink undertones, and I find a lot of things look different on me compared to somebody with warm undertones. So maybe find somebody else that has the same shade with warm undertones and see what it looks like on their skin. This shade, if you are like mid-tone, this shade will be like a skin tone. So I feel like this is good for people like if you're on the light range or if you're on the deeper range. Because if you have really deep skin, this will look really nice as well. I feel like if you're in like this zone of skin tone, like in a mid-range, this is probably not going to show up on you at all. So again, it probably would not be your first choice. I'm sure there are other shades that would be a better pick. But yeah, I like that. Really, really subtle. Let's take the little end and go under the eye. Again, this is kind of a lighter shade to do that with. I would typically use a deeper shade for this. If I'm going to line under my eyes. It's not something I do very regularly. Just with the shape of my eyes. I have like larger, sort of slightly downturned eyes, so sometimes I feel like if I put too much makeup under the eye, it brings it down. Also, I have very wrinkly under eyes, so that's why I don't put makeup under my eyes very often. Sometimes I feel like I have to because the look looks off balance, but a lot of times I just don't. So yeah, so far, so good. I like it. I want to play with it more. Obviously, this is a first impression, but first impression has been very pleasant, very nice to use. It says cream to powder. It doesn't feel super powdery. You know what I should have done? So I'm going to do another swatch on my hand here and see sort of like how it sort of sets. Because again, it is a cream eyeshadow. But let's see. Ooh. Let's see how it sets. I will say I really like this packaging. It does feel a little light, but like the lid, because it's plastic, but it looks sexy. You know what I mean? Like it looks nice. When you pick it up, it's a little bit light, but it looks really nice. Like it definitely looks like a nice product. And the lid clicks, like there's definitely, so I think that's gonna help the product last a long time. I never said how much is in this. I cannot read the bottom of that, so I'll have to put it down below because I don't know how much product is actually in this. Okay, let's move on and finish up the eyes. I am gonna add a little bit of eyeliner because that is just me. I'm gonna throw on this Milani Hooked on Espresso eyeliner. It's like a deep brown eyeliner. We're gonna try and keep it fairly subtle. A little bit of a tight line in there. Just really quick and easy. I feel like brown eyeliner and brown mascara make things look a little more natural, which I do not have a brown mascara, but I do have a Merit mascara. So this is the Merit mascara. It is a tubing mascara. They only have one shade in black. It would be great if they had a brown because I feel like the look that I'm thinking and that I'm doing is more of a brown mascara type look. And again, I just feel brown mascara sometimes looks a little bit more natural. So again, we're just gonna quickly curl my eyelashes because this is what I do. I can't not do it. If I was in a huge rush, you know what? Even if I was in a huge rush, I think I always curl my lashes. Now, I never used to when I was younger. And then once I started doing it, I couldn't go back. I just like the way my lashes look when they're a bit curled. It helps lift and open the eye a little bit more. So yeah, this mascara, again, this is a mascara that took me a while. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But then the more I use it, I really, really like it. So this is kind of an old one. I've had this one for a while. Merit did send me a new one, but I haven't opened it yet. I do like the brush on this though. It's a really nice, it's my kind of brush, my kind of wand. Because I don't like plastic. It's like a proper brush. But it is more of a subtle type mascara. Again, I kind of like, I wear a lot of makeup in general, and I like a very voluminous, thick lash. So I do like L'Oreal Lash Paradise. That is my favorite mascara. I still have not found anything that I like better than that. I do like some of the Essence ones. They are pretty good. But the L'Oreal Lash Paradise is my jam. Okay, we have some lashes. Now we're gonna do brows. Again, I don't have great brows. Please don't judge me while I do this. You can even see as I'm starting with terrible brows, but I am gonna go in with a pencil because I do have the Merit Brow Pomade, which I have tried on its own, and I'm not sure exactly what I said in my initial review, but I know I wasn't pleased with it. I was hoping I'd get more from it than what I did, but that's kind of on me because like, look what I'm starting with. Like, I really don't have much in the way to begin with, but the more I use it, so I have been using it. It is in my project pan, like full year project pan, but I've just been using it for this past quarter, and it was one of those things that I was like, you know, if it's not satisfactory, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna like let it go because I don't want to hang on to it if I don't love it. And I've changed my mind about it. I actually really quite like the product. I feel like, again, it works fine with me if I'm using a brow pencil as well. I need something to help give some fullness to my brows. I just don't have enough brow hair for a brow pomade or brow like mascara, brow gel to actually do enough for me on its own. Even on like a no makeup day, I just need to get some better shape out of my brow with a brow pencil or something else like a brow pomade, because there's just no brow there and the shape is terrible. And I struggle with trying to make the shape better. Like, my brows are cousins. They love each other, but they're cousins. Not even sisters. Not even sisters, let's be real. Okay, so we're just gonna throw on the brow gel. Again, I do like the packaging. Like, I like the brush. It's a decent sized brush. It is a little big, but I do like it's grippy, so that's a good thing. For reference, my favorite brow mascara is the NYX Thick It Stick It. I just like that a lot better than anything else, and like I think too, price wise, I like it better. But this, I've warmed up to this one. If it's something you're interested, I think it's, you know, something worth looking at. It also is fairly expensive for the amount of product you get. But again, how long? I mean, it takes a long time to use up a brow product, and how much do you actually need? Especially if you go in with like, you're more of a subtle makeup person. You're not like an overkill person like me. Okay, I'll be right back. My bangs are doing weird stuff. I'm gonna fix them, and then I'm gonna come right back and we'll finish up this look. Okay, I am back and my bangs are a little more behaved, so we're gonna go into the cheek product. So I do have a new shade to me, but I do have two others of these. These are their Flush Blush. I really like this product. I did get one in a Sephora kit, and then Merit did send me one, and they also did send me this. So again, all of the Merit products that I am using have been sent to me except for this particular blush. So the shade that I picked out this time is called Fox, and I wanted to get this sort of like reddish, ruddy, bronzer blush type shade. So this is what this one looks like. I will throw up a picture of all three shades so you can see what they look like beside each other. Again, I haven't tried this particular shade on my face, but I do know that I really like this product. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, that's so good. So I do again have a bronzer in my project pan that I'm finishing up, and it's like that ready bronzer that I don't have really other products that are the same shade. I do have a bronzer from Nude Sticks that's similar to this, but I don't love it. I don't love the formula of the Nude Sticks bronzer. I feel like I blend it away when I use it, and I don't know. My expectations of Nude Sticks, I want to like the product more than I do, but I feel like about these products, I do really like them. I do really like the cream products from Merit. I do really like this blush. I do know I have some people review them, and I've heard some people review them. What am I trying to say here? That do not like them. Top of mind, I think Jessica Braun doesn't like these, but I like them. I haven't tried a whole lot of other cream blushes, but I do really like this one, and I like that color. Just for reference too, this is the old packaging and this is the new packaging. I don't know, like personally, I kind of like the old packaging. I don't know why they switched it out. I feel like the old packaging, to me, it actually looks classier. I feel like this is too, you can even hear it. It's too, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the new packaging. Just put that out there. I am gonna use a highlight that I don't love, and I did talk about this. This is the only Merit product that I'm like, and again, some people really love this. I think Matiliano, is that her name? I think I've just totally butchered that. She really likes this product, and I'm like, are we using the same product? Because I'm not a huge fan of it. We're gonna use it today just for the sake of doing Merit products. I don't like the scent. It's definitely a very all-natural kind of scent. And I just feel like, again, I wear a lot of makeup and I feel like it lifts my foundation. I feel like it's not long wearing. It swatches really nice. And I think when I initially apply it, it looks nice. So this is the shade Bounce. Like, I really like the color of this. It's just too emollient for me. It's too oily and it like blends away. But I mean, it looks nice. Like, it gives you that nice wet, dewy skin look. But I don't like the formula. I wish the formula had a bit more tack to it. And I wish they did something about that scent. It just has a weird scent. Like, and it's not gone off. It's always smelled like that. And I've talked about, like, I feel like it's gonna go off. So I've been trying to, I actually use this, like, on my arms and my legs as, like, a shimmer. So that's how I've been using it because I want to try and, like, finish it up. I don't want to waste it. And then lips. So I do have one lip product from Merit. I can't believe I only have one lip product from Merit. I want to buy more of these. I just haven't. And I haven't tried their lipsticks yet. Why? I don't know. Well, I kind of do know. I try and hold off on buying lip products because I just added it up. And I think it's, over the past 4 months, I've bought on average 2 lip products per month. And I'm like, I think that's enough. I think we need to dial it back a little. So this is their lip oil in the shade Au Natural. They have expanded their line. I did talk about when I first did the review that I felt like their line was limited. They needed a few more shades. And same with their blushes, and they've done that. So, I mean, thanks for listening, Merit. I know they didn't listen to me, but it's nice to see them expanding. So this is the final look. I think it looks really nice. Again, the main feature that we're reviewing today is this particular item. From a personal perspective, it's not an eyeshadow that I would just wear on its own. Like, this is, I'm gonna probably go and put like glitter or something metallic and maybe add like a deeper shade in the crease just to like add a bit of variety. But for me, it's a good starting base. And that's what I want to test it as, to see how well it will work as like an eyeshadow base, because I think for me that's how this is going to work. Let's just give this, I've had this sitting on my hand for a little bit. Let's give it a little rub test. It's pretty, it's not fully budge proof, but it's pretty budge proof. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, okay, I'm impressed by that. That caught me off guard. I thought for sure it was gonna, I feel like it's more just rubbing right off, not rubbing like around, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.